What's up, y'all? Today we are watching season 2, episode 3 of House of the Dragon. This is called The Burning Meal. Let's get right to it.
Can you even get that thing up?
Well enough for killing Blackwoods.
Uh-oh. Family beef? Family beef?
Fuck the assize. Fuck you.
They talking tough. Let's really draw swords. You feel me?
Your false queen Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
False queen?
Your uncle declared for Aegon, did he?
So it really went, wow. Wow, inner beef?
Aegon Targaryen is no true king.
Oh yeah, Rhaenyra's side, I'm on Rhaenyra's side. Let's go. You feel me? Let's shed some blood.
You wouldn't dare.
I have dared, and I find it stimulating.
Damn. Cut to the scene of bro with a motherfucking sword in his neck. I love it. Let's go. They end up shedding that blood though. Bro. With a sword through his neck. Rhaenyra nigga's not playing.
When last we met, Alicent said I would make a fine queen. You've seen what has happened since then.
She came to me in the hours after your Lord Father's death. She knows war is coming.
Only they'll be waiting.
He waited for Eric to come back. Nah, nigga, yo Eric is dead, our Eric is dead, but nigga, yo Eric died first, nigga. That's what you get for being a traitor. You feel me? You don't get your pawns back. You feel me? It's his chess. You feel me? Bishop move the G3.
Forgive my lateness. You've appointed new knights to the Kingsguard, Your Grace.
To replace those we lost.
Sir Alaric was awarded the great duty of ending Rhaenyra's challenge. He failed to discharge it. Harrenhal is the key to the Riverlands.
Harrenhal name dropping his beat.
Tyraxes is better hatchling. And Stormcloud.
I want you to go with them. The Red Keep is in disarray. They have sent one assassin in the night, and their dragons are ever a short flight away.
So many kids, so many dragons, so much war. Alright, I think this is Dragonstone, to be honest. Wait, no, this is giving me Harrenhal vibes because they're by the sea. This is definitely Harrenhal. And the material of these buildings, this is definitely Harrenhal. And I think this might be Daemon. And it sure is. I can tell by the neck of the dragon. He not playing with niggas, bro. Daemon alone as a human is dangerous, but him on a dragon, he could have easily mollywopped everybody there. This is giving me Batman vibes, you feel me? With Heath Ledger. The armor he has on is so freaking fire because it's way different from like the armor we saw him with like season 1, episode 1. There is no halt. What the hell? Personally, I would have slaughtered. But anyways.
Claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
Man, House of the Dragon got some of the best cinematography I've seen in a while.
I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal, pledge fealty to Rhaenyra of House Targaryen.
I mean, I don't think so. I don't think you need to. We just gonna take it over. We gonna see if he really plays fealty. You feel me? We gonna see.
And what of your lord, Larys Strong? He who sits at the false court of Aegon.
Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine.
Ha! Clubfoot, that guy? Spectacular. Spectacular, man. I think they maybe have like one season left in them for House of the Dragon. But I cannot wait, man, to like just to see it play out. Like I've already seen the video of like, oh my gosh, this and that. But to see it play out in real time, you know? Chef's kiss, baby. Chef's kiss, baby. Mm-hmm.
So Kristen, may I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower, arrived last night from Eltown.
We have a full complement, Your Grace.
Then you shall have a fuller one.
He seems like the type that's like really like, okay, cool, I'm here to do my duty. You feel me? But if you start messing with like family members and shit, he's quick to be like, yeah, I'm taking this nigga off the board. You feel me?
Your Grace, you have witnessed firsthand just how vulnerable you are. Prince Daemon is abroad, and Aegon's factions are enraged at the death of his son. You have never been so exposed.
Perhaps it is time.
You have never been so exposed. I love me some Rhaenyra.
That their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, Jaehaerys the Conciliator, a prudent ruler, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other, even Aegon the Conqueror's.
Damn, okay, I need to do some history on Jaehaerys the Conciliator. You feel me? Need to do some history on that one.
It would displease neither Rhaenyra nor the gods. Rhaenyra were named heir to Driftmark.
Rhaenyra, Lord of the Tides.
That sound hard to me, I ain't gonna lie.
Nothing of ships, nor even of dragons.
Then teacher, somebody who's 6 that is due to be heir, and then another daughter who's very fully developed in mind. You know what I mean? Damn near. And yet he's like, nah, I just got this. I got this. Whatever. Come on now, brother. Come on now, brother. It's like you can't teach your children how to do ships. You feel me? And to do fucking dragons and shit. Oh shit, what we talking about?
Should all come to ruin here, you will bear our hope for the future.
Oh shit. She's basically playing a very integral part. Like, say all this shit ends, you feel me? I wonder what happened to the small dragons. You know, what happened to the small dragons, you know? So we're gonna have to see what comes up with her at the very end of this series, you feel me? Like, holy shit, brother, there's some dragons stewing in the pot, you know what I mean? Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones. I just recently played a Game of Thrones game, that Telltale's Game of Thrones game, bro. I was only able to play 1 episode, but that shit was fire. Y'all should play it, man. Only 1 episode, but y'all should play it. I got mollywopped by Ramsay, but it's okay though. Like, I was like 3 minutes, I was like 30 minutes in, maybe 2 hours or an hour in. I got mollywopped by Ramsay. I'm pissed. She literally has the most important job. Knowing the history, she still has the most important job. Not knowing the history of how Dance of the Dragons, she would still have the most important job because of how many dragons she has in her possession. She is quite literally the key to the future if this shit don't work out. You feel me? Shit crazy. Spectacular. In the hands of a black woman. You feel me? Spectacular. Okay.
Queen and Commoner, you have as much claim to grief as anyone.
I love Jaehaerys, but my concern has been more for you and what you have endured.
Helena,
I forgive you.
For starting a war. You feel me?
There are diverse rumors whispered in the streets of your city. Another is that his grace was outwitted by his counselors and persuaded to fly to war with Sir Criston, so the Queen Alicent may reign in his absence, with Prince Aemon at her side.
Shall we escort you to the Dragon Pit, Your Grace?
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
Yeah, it does seem wise on reflection.
Who was your grandsire?
They call him the Conciliator.
Oh shit.
King Jaehaerys.
They finna get this nigga for ransom.
The blood of the dragon runs through these veins, and yes, men would take my head for it.
All hail King! Drinks for all! At the pleasure of the crown!
Aemon is so fucking weird. So this all happened in like 1 day? Probably? No, it's probably not.
You have come so far, and yet you still lie with your very first. What a fine, sweet thing. Did you fuck her like a hound? Woo! Woo! Woo!
I don't know why, like at this point, now of course this may be different from the actual books, right? Or whatever, but I don't know why at this point that Aemon didn't switch, you feel me, to Team Black, but it's cool though, you feel me, it's cool, you feel me, that shows his loyalty, you know? It's cool, but I mean, we could have used Aemon. We could have used Aemon, bro, for real. Unfortunate. Wouldn't technically Aemon also be Rhaenyra's brother? I'm pretty sure. So with that being said, like why don't you have that much loyalty to Rhaenyra as you do Aemon? Now, of course, you grew up alongside Aemon, sure. I mean, you also grew up alongside Aegon. I mean, you feel me? You are Aemon. She opened that message. I wonder what she said. I wonder what she said.
I assure you, my nephew will not begrudge me a night of comfort.
We're exposed.
What?
Cole?
Get to the trees!
We're exposed. We're exposed. Oh my God. Rhaenys. Oh no. Wait, that's not. Is that Rhaenys? No, I don't think it's Rhaenys. Oh, she on her shit. Oh shit. Black Queen doing her biggest. You feel me? Put respect, nigga. Word. They're fucking cooked. Saltine, fuck, nigga. Green, fuck, nigga. And even if you do make it to the trees, bitch, they're burning too. So guess what? Oh my, all you gotta do, fire, nigga. Fire, nigga. That would have been impeccable. That would have been a fucking dub, nigga. That would have been a fuck. I would have burnt all them trees down. Ain't nothing worse than a wildfire, nigga. Word. Ain't nothing worse than a wildfire. They gonna smoke they ass clean out. I don't know if her name is Bayla. I think it's Bayla. I think her name's Bayla because her sister is Rhaenyra. I think like Rhaenys or something like that, who left with the kids. This Bayla. Ah, man. Ooh, wait. They standing their own business, nigga. The black kids, bro, is standing their own business, bro. You feel me? Own Targaryen business, way stronger than any other word. Of course, you can say like Valerian business too. You feel me? Valerian business, Targaryen business. Man, I would've. Word. I'm taking the trees out, nigga. We taking the Queen's brother. We taking Sir Creston.
Loose the dragon's root coal out and burn him.
In moments of this, you feel me? These moments, right? She's like very, very like, I don't know what, she takes her time making decisions, you feel me? But when she makes them, you feel me? She makes them. But she takes her, you feel me? Her time making these decisions. Now, of course, you feel me? You're fighting family, so it's still like a damn, you know what I mean? Why can't y'all just let me be the queen? Father wanted me be the queen. Let me be the queen. But, you know what I mean? Damn. She grew up with most of these motherfuckers. You feel me? Sir Criston. You feel me? Aegon. You feel me? Helena. You feel me? Alicent. You feel me? Hightower. You feel me? Otto. So it's like, what the fuck? But anyways, it's like, you know what I mean? You growing up with all these people and then you have this all of a sudden like be very hostile to them, kill them, you know, damn near. I think that's just like Harrenhal in itself. I feel like Harrenhal is a very unstable structure, so it can seem like somebody's trying to break through the gates or break through your door, but it's really not like that. You know what I mean? So this should be a good scene, you know? What the hell? Is he dreaming? That's unfortunate. We're about to see another Targaryen?
Always coming and going, aren't you?
Who? Is that his late wife?
And I have to clean up afterwards.
What the fuck? 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 He's hunted. He's literally. I love we're saying Daemon's psychology or mind or whatever. Psyche. The nigga was wide awake and he's hunted by the death of, I think his name's Jaehaerys. Wow. This is good. Of course. A seer, right? I think this is probably a seer. The trees of the
die in this place.
The trees of the old god, nigga. The trees of the old god. She said you will die in this place. When was the Aemon and Daemon fight? Where was it at? Where was it?
She is the Queen Dowager. She goes nowhere without many eyes watching her.
So I make my way to the Red Keep, I presume, and ring the bell. Or do I scale the wall and enter her window?
There is one place Alicent goes. Outside the castle walls. Where you may yet find her alone.
The prayer spots? But then again, that was inside the castle. You feel me? So not the prayer spot. The garden where you guys was like doing poetry and I don't know. We'll see, guys. We will see. That's so crazy that really high-placed people in society could just roam through society as if they were, you feel me, nobody, because people didn't really see the royalty people like that, you feel me? Like, people didn't know them by face, you feel me? So, that's crazy. Plus, you could just hide your hair, but people didn't know them by face a lot of the time. So, being able to do this is crazy, but now you could probably never do this, you feel me? Pictures and all type of weird shit, you feel me? The prayer area. I called that shit, brother. Now, what I thought the prayer area was like underneath the throne, you feel me? On some secret passage shit, you feel me? Because I remember Rhaenyra and Viserys going down there. But the prayer area, bruh? I called that shit, brother. She looking like, who the hell got the audacity to come near me, my nigga?
No. What?
God. Rhaenyra.
We watched the tourney together, you and I.
Yeah, y'all did a lot of shit together.
We knew, even then, that men trained up for battle are eager to fight. To seek blood and glory. I have come to see if we may uncover some path towards peace. I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son. I repudiate that act with all my heart. Of course you do. I'm usurping my rightful inheritance.
That was the most vital question right there, man. And then we just go over that question with silence? That's unfortunate.
Mere hours before I left him, he had affirmed my right to the throne. A right he upheld steadfastly.
In front of everyone.
Of his life after my mother died.
This is true, in front of everyone. He had niggas on their knees like...
You lie. No.
They heard two different parts. They heard two different parts of the same speech and a war began.
Did you betray him at the very last? I have been at times unkind, but never untrue. I pronounced before all gathered in that room that you would make a fine queen. Do you think me capable of such naked deceit? What did he say at the end?
This shit is good.
Did he speak my name?
Oh yeah, she was there, yeah, when Viserys died. Wow.
He was weary. It was hard at times to understand. But he spoke Aegon's name.
Give us like word for word. Of course you probably don't remember it, but give us word for word. Please.
He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm. What? I desire peace as you do, but to possess. Did my father use those words? The prince that was promised.
That's just the quote. That's not even like... That's literally just the quote. You feel me? The Targaryen quote. That has nothing to do with Aegon.
Spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire.
She doesn't know what that means, but she like, come on.
It's a story he once told.
Literally.
Aegon the Conqueror.
It was never about no word. It was about Aegon the Conqueror or Aegon like Jon Snow Aegon. Yes, my nigga. 2 parts to one story. Shit's nutty. Shit is nutty. Niggas' sons then died over this shit. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Even as a team black or team green nigga, you feel me? That just hurts all the way around, brother. Over niggas dying over a story.
You can prevent this, Alicent. A terrible war is looming. And even victory may be so bloody as to be counted a loss. Do not let your pride blind you. There's been no mistake.
Bro, when I say there's been a mistake.
My father has gone from court. Collie's on the march, Aemon. You know what Aemon is? It's too late, Rhaenyra. Alicent.
This is such... Oh my god. Pause it. This is such a fucking vital moment here. You feel me? And it's not because, oh my gosh, Alicent, you chose the war. And no, I'm not coming from that perspective. I'm coming from the perspective of when it comes down to these moments of getting two characters who only know one part of a story, right? In a moment, in a singular moment, right? Of Viserys dying, right? He speaks to one about something, and he speaks to the other about something. Both of these are two sides of the same fucking coin. They take two different beliefs, and guess what? As far as writers go, as far as George R. R. Martin, W for this, W for this. You feel me? Whoever is like, whoever made the script for this scene, W for this, W for this. They could have never put this part of the scene in there at all. You feel me? They could have never been like, let's have them come together and piece these two parts of the same story together. You feel me? Plus, actually, I think that on Rhaenyra's side, Viserys is actually well aware of who that was. You feel me? I think. I don't know. I have to go back and check. But I think Viserys was like talking directly to Rhaenyra. You feel me? But then he started spewing some shit about like the Song of Ice and Fire to who? To Alicent. You feel me? So then it became this thing of, oh, my son, Aegon. You feel me? But I think like when he was talking to Rhaenyra, he was literally talking straight to her, like da 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 da, or whatever. Or maybe even if he was weary or like out of his mind when he was talking to Rhaenyra, he still was talking to like, I don't know what he was saying to her, but he ain't say nothing wrong against her or nothing like that. You feel me? Like he was just hyping her head up or some shit. If I'm correct, you would have to go back and see for yourself. I too will have to do that. But anyways, but yeah, like I said, they could have kept this scene out of there just like a lot of TV shows do, just like a lot of movies do, you feel me? Where like forever and ever, these two people with two different sides of the same story, they never get to talk about it. They never get to, oh, so this is what it's meant. Oh, so this is what, oh, so are you lying or I'm lying? You feel me? Oh, da 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 da, you feel me? They never get to do that in these stories. But in this one, they do. And when I tell you, film, you feel me? We're bringing back the very essence with shows like this, specifically, you feel me? With shows like this, we are bringing back, with writing like this, we are bringing back the very heart, the essence of film, you feel me? When the whole world outside of this TV show was crazy right now, you can come to this TV show, House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 3, The Burning Meal. And you will be received with such impeccable writing, impeccable cinematography, the feeling of a genuine, high-level masterpiece. You feel me? But anyways, let's get back into it. Rhaenyra, funny as shit. She looked up, well, she looked at the fire and did a little smirk like, I knew I was right, nigga. I knew I was right, nigga. Nigga. It's that shit. It's that shit. Oh, damn, did I break the motherfucker? Anyways, now, of course, as a Team Black member, you feel me? You can easily come on here and be like, blase Skippy, hit the I told you so moment. You feel me? But, you feel me? I'm gonna do the I told you so moment in my own way because I'm very, very God complex like, you feel me? But it doesn't, like, it genuinely, like, anybody with a brain, you feel me? And there's a lot of people walking around here, but not a lot of people with brains, you feel me? Anybody with a brain who genuinely watched Season 1, Episode 1, The House of the Dragon, or you could have just watched the video on my channel of Dance of the Dragon when I reacted to that, it takes nobody with, like, literally, there's a lot of people out here with a brain, well, there's literally people out here walking around, but not a lot of people with a brain, bro. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. It doesn't, I hate math, and I pretty much, like, don't really know math like that, you feel me? But it didn't even take me to understand the principle of the story, the principle behind Rhaenyra, the principle behind Team Black, the moral, you feel me, the morality behind Team Black in this instance of, like, in this specific scenario, very specific scenario, all the weird family kink stuff aside, all the, oh my gosh, we're just better than everyone, you feel me, Targaryen God complex, you feel me? all all the classism, you feel me? And possibly all the racism from like Daemon having the dark wife or what? The dark wife, that's crazy. But all of that stuff aside, if you really go back and like, if you really look in their motivations, right? The genuine motivations, there's way more people on Team Black who had pure motivations. You feel me? We're in a male-dominated society as far as high power people go. You feel me? And there's men out here, you feel me, choosing the side of Rhaenyra. Why? Not over what's usually happens, right? The sexism, you feel me? The whole da-da-da-da, like women shouldn't be in this place of power, da-da-da. They choosing the side of Rhaenyra because guess what? The father, they homie, you feel me? They homie. Like one of their genuine homies said, my daughter's gonna be queen, period, point blank. You feel me? Period. Like it's a period, John. Like, you feel me? So it's like, for them, for the grown men, 50s, 60s, you feel 50s, 60s, da-da-da, out here choosing the side of Rhaenyra. You feel me? They have no reason to, you feel me? They're men in the society. They could easily go with Aegon and do all this bullshit, da-da-da. But because they, like, out of their genuine heart, it's like, because they're like, because Viserys said, okay, this is gonna be the queen. So my daughter, you feel me, is gonna be queen. Period, point blank. They was like, okay, cool, you feel me? And they, in a male-dominated society, I think you have to realize how crazy that is. They have nothing to gain. They have nothing to gain. You hear me? They have nothing to gain at all. You feel me? So for them to voluntarily be like, okay, cool, you feel me? Daemon, you feel me? He could have been like, oh yeah, let's kill Rhaenyra. He could have been like, oh yeah, let's kill Aegon. He could be like, oh yeah, let's take out Aemon. Aemon, you feel me? It doesn't matter, you feel me? I got the throne now, so my brother's dead. Word, you feel me? But he was like, he saw what was happening between Team Black and Team Green. He was like, I don't like, me and Rhaenyra have our scruples, you feel me? We have definitive and defining personality traits that oppose each other. She's very more, okay, let me think, let me not be rash. She's very more like a let me not be rash. Daemon's like, let me be rash, because that solves a lot of problems. He's like, his whole quote, you feel me? Him as a quote is like, people you people seem to respond best to violence. You feel me? That is his quote. You feel me? For me, that's his quote. He's the epitome of, you people seem to respond best to violence. You feel me? And so he provides that violence, and he get in there. You feel me? With that being said, when he even, you feel me, somebody who will willingly every single time choose violence if it is like, even when it's not necessary, you feel me? To like solidify some shit, you feel me? And he didn't badly, but I mean, he was like, come on now, bro. You feel me? Like, all these little kids want to be king. Let me be king. You know what's up. You feel me? I'm up next, right? And then for Viserys to say, hell nah, you feel me? Real life said, hell nah, you feel me? And him to be still like, I don't like how y'all doing Rhaenyra right now. That's my immediate family. Y'all are high towers. Know your place, gang. Know your place. No, genuinely though. Like, genuinely though. I was up for king next, but like, even without that, you feel me? In the variable, genuinely know your place though. You feel me? On some stepmothers type shit. Like, genuinely know your place. Like, step aside. Simple as that. Like, on a genuine, like in a real way. You feel me? So he was like, okay, cool, I'm going to Rhaenyra. They're literally immediate family. You feel me? Grew up around each other, stuff like that. You feel me? Of course he's older, but it's like they grew up in the same vicinity of each other, like real live. You feel me? And so for him to choose Rhaenyra and not to literally just take everybody out and take the crown for himself and blase Skippy, it's like he has nothing to gain from choosing Rhaenyra. He also has nothing to gain from choosing Aegon. But he has the power, and he had the power to wipe them all out. You feel me? Period. You feel me? Now, you could, of course, say, oh my gosh, Aemon had Vhagar and blah. He had the power to wipe them all out if he chose to, genuinely. Human to human, human dragon to human word. Like, you feel me? So it's like, even he chose the side of Rhaenyra. Because he's like, the fuck are y'all doing? I don't even want to be king no more, but y'all not finna treat her like this. The fuck are you talking about? You feel me? And so that's my perspective on the whole situation of like the nigga who wanted to be queen, stop. The nigga who wanted to be king, stop trying to be king so Rhaenyra can be queen, like, and show that she's genuinely like, yeah, I'm the queen, da da da. Do you feel me? Like, oh my god, bro. And people will actually sit here, right, in comment sections or whatever, and put some team green and put some, oh my gosh, Aegon, the rightful ruler. And we can get even deeper onto this, bro. I've done this in like season 1. I told you guys, I do not like George R.R. Martin. You know why? Because when he had the opportunity to, like, he loves this whole thing of like, he makes this excuse like, oh my gosh, all my great characters have to die. And he makes this excuse of like, oh my gosh, I only make shows that reflect real life. Heroes lose people, heroes die, heroes da da da. You feel me? My thing is, in a society that is still predominantly ruled, and I'm saying predominantly because I'm a guy, of course, but if you're a woman, you're probably going to be like predominantly just ruled by men, right? You had the opportunity to make it to be like the first ever queen, like Targaryen moment. Like, it's like a Hillary and Trump situation all over again. Hillary had the opportunity to be like the first female president, right? The first woman president. And guess what? It was completely mollywopped, you feel me? And so for you to make an entire world, and of course it's brutal, and of course it's like, you know what I mean? And of course our main characters die, and of course this happens, and children die, and this and that, and it's brutal and it's visceral, you feel me? But for you to make this type of TV show, this type of, not TV show, but this type of world, from your own world out of your mind, right? Brutal and all, warts and all, you feel me? And for you still to not ever, listen here, not ever, you feel me? You can, me personally, I would say Daenerys by the end of it all was definitely a queen. She had her queen moment. Love Daenerys to death. But by literally to make this long history, long drawn on history, blood and gore and family and war and feud and da 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 da. And throughout this entire thing, throughout the entire, specifically, Targaryen bloodline, one of the highest families of power, and in this moment have it to where like a queen could be placed, even if it's only for 2 days, a minute, you feel me? At that place of power of like, oh yeah, she was at one period, you feel me? The queen of the Targaryen, da 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 da, of the Targaryen bloodline, blah blah blah, whatever. To have her not ever, to have it not ever be like that for a woman to be in that place of power, you feel me? Of course he's gonna be like, he's gonna make a cop out. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm just reflecting real life. There's this quote that says, be the change you want to see in the world. You feel me? Me personally, I don't subscribe to it, but bro, you had a whole opportunity to make, at least for like, mind you, she could have reigned for 2 minutes and then died. You feel me? 2 minutes or 1 minute. You feel me? 30 seconds. You feel me? But to not have it like to happen at all, you feel me? Even after, you feel me? For real, even after she's long dead and gone, there was really no queen unless like me personally, like a lot of Game of Thrones fans would say like Daenerys wasn't a queen. She never got to get her like royal moment or whatever, da, da, da. You feel me? For me, like her taking out King's Landing was my royal moment for Daenerys. You feel me? Because I mess with that so heavy. You feel me? You don't change a system, you demolish it. You feel me? Period, point blank. Like, all jokes aside, all laughs aside, you feel me? You don't change the system, you demolish it. That's why I love the King's Landing Daenerys scene. You feel me? Anyways, back to Rhaenyra. Like, you had this whole opportunity, and you, like, of course, I'm gonna say, like, you had this whole opportunity, and you completely just not even did away with it, but denied it, completely ruined it, truly ruined it, and in a visceral way. You feel me? And in a visceral way, a potent way to be like, yeah, this is never gonna happen. Eaten by a dragon? George R.R. Martin? Eaten by a dragon? Eaten by a dragon? Eaten by a dragon? Let me say it again. Eaten by a dragon? while the other nigga get poisoned. Eaten by a dragon, but the other nigga get poisoned. You feel me? Now we can, of course, say scenarios. I mean, not even scenarios, but circumstances. You know what I mean? 2 different circumstances require 2 different methods, baby. But what I will say about George R. R. Martin is that he can create great characters, but he will forever ruin them because they will either die, or he will make a great concept and completely ruin that concept. So you have the ability to create great characters, sure. You feel me? To create an exciting and exhilarating story, but you will never reach the true potential. Now you're like 70 or 80, but you will never reach the true potential of, oh my gosh, I'm just so good and da da da. Because it's like you ruin these concepts, or you kill the best characters on your freaking roster. Daemon, Aemon, Rhaenyra. That's interesting. Wow. Yikes. Daenerys. Yikes. You know what I mean? Like, that shit pisses me off. But this is a very exhilarating TV show. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did, to be honest. Like the video, subscribe, comment down below your favorite moment of this reaction, or just the episode, you feel me? Or maybe both, whatever. Do as you will. You feel me? You're gonna do what you will as you anyway, you feel me? But yeah. Deuces.